Okay, welcome to my tips to help students pass ICAN exams. Today I want to talk about the study habit that changes everything. Study every day. That is consistency. Consistency beats marathon sessions. Some of you will wait till the exam timetable is out and then that's when you start reading. ICAN is not for those kind of students. So it is about consistency. Okay? Every day, no matter how busy you are, make sure that you tick at least 1 to 2 hours every day. Even if it's just 1 hour a day, make sure you study for 1 hour every day. So it beats marathon sessions any day. If you enjoy this tip, I want you to like, to share with someone, and don't forget to subscribe to Finance Simplifier. So meet me in the next tip. I have another tip. I told you I have 10 tips. Today I want to talk about leaving questions blank. Never leave a question blank in the exam, in ICAN exams. You know, ICAN questions, they always tell you attempt all questions, isn't it? So if a question is compulsory, never leave it blank. Even if it means going to write the name of the company, underline it. If it's something you write another heading, statement of blah, blah, blah for so year, you get marks for that instead of leaving it blank. Secondly, attempt it. They are not saying you should unalive yourself. No, they said attempt it. At least there must be something you know. When you start attempting it, you'll be surprised to know that you actually know maybe 20% of that question. Now, by the time you get these little drops of water, you can make the mighty ocean that will guarantee you a pass. So never leave any question blank in the exam, even if it's one that you think you do not know. There's always residual knowledge. Examiners are testing knowledge. So this knowledge comes from different places. It's not only from your classes. Some are from your real life experiences. Some are from different places. Some are the things you know that you are not even aware that you know. You watch the news, you read papers. Some of this knowledge are there, residual knowledge. So when they say attempt all questions, never leave any question blank. Make sure you attempt it. Write the heading, do something, do some workings. Look at it, even if there's a portion that says 1 plus 1, go and do it. Show the workings. You may get 1 mark, and that 1 mark may deliver you from marginal failure to pass. Why your revision is not working? Revision is not about reading and rereading and rereading. No, that is not what revision is all about, for ICAN exams at least. Revision is about testing yourself. Test yourself as much as possible. Time yourself. Solve questions. Yes, this is what revision is all about. Read aloud. Try to explain concepts to yourself. See yourself in the exam and say, okay, you've been asked to explain materiality principle. You've been asked to explain this. Explain it like you're explaining it to the examiner, the way you write it in the exam. Do this aloud. Test yourself. When you do this, I can assure you, you're going to pass. If you enjoy this, I want you to like, to share with someone, and don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to my tip number 9. When you fail an exam, don't look at the exam as your enemy. Don't look at the result as your enemy. Don't look at the examiner as your enemy. Rather, it is time for you to do retrospection. Sit back and ask yourself, what went wrong? How was my revision? How was my study approach? Did I look at past questions? Did I test myself? Did I time myself? So you look at your strategy. You look at your knowledge of standards. You look at your knowledge of concepts and principles. So do all of these. Don't look at the examiner and the result like they are your enemy. Then register again, but this time change your strategy, because do the same thing over and over again. Don't expect a different result. So change your strategy. Use a strategy that works. Go through the 10 tips that I have given to you through my experience. These tips are not just to create content. No, they are tips that are given from my heart because I've experienced this and I know that it will help you. How to approach calculation questions. Most calculation questions have formulas. Understand the story behind every formula, and then you can derive them. One particular topic like variance analysis could have more than 20 formulas. So do you need to memorize that? You don't need to. You only need to be deriving them. Okay, this one is sales variance. This is sales mix. If it is mix, you change it to this. If it is volume, if it is that, you just keep changing and changing. You get to labor, you do the same thing. You get to material, and you keep changing and changing and changing, because you know the story behind the formula. So don't think about memorizing formulas. No, change that strategy, because memorizing formula you could just get into the exam and you miss one and everything gets scattered in your brain. So do not memorize formulas. Understand them. Understand the story behind them, and then you can derive all of them. Okay, so if you enjoyed my 10 tips, I want you to like, to share with someone, and don't forget to subscribe to Finance Simplifier.